Hey everybody, Ryan here, or M&R Productions, and today in this little package here, we have a canceled LEGO Star Wars set that was never released. However, the instructions were. You see, back in 2005 with the release of Star Wars Episode 3, LEGO released 2 polybags to coincide with the movie, an Anakin's Jedi Interceptor and an ARC 170 Starfighter. There was, however, another, and in this case it was a corporate Alliance Tank Droid, and the corporate Alliance Tank Droid that came out in 2005 actually came as part of the Wookie Attack set, which had 2 builds in it, corporate Alliance Tank Droid and a Wookiee Flyer. The corporate Alliance Tank Droid was in this weird blue color scheme, I presume because that's what it was in the preliminary art for the movie, because I don't think it was like that in the movie, but the LEGO one that came out was like blue and orange, and it was completely wild, but I loved it for its uniqueness. And LEGO at the time just so happened to upload instructions for a polybag of that build that never got released, very unfortunately, because I would have loved to have owned one. I've known about this for well over a decade now, probably really since like 2007, and I've always wanted one, and I saw someone selling one on Mercari. Now, this is not like officially from LEGO, it's just parted together from parts from Bricklink or maybe someone's collection, but they should be all brand new. I was actually considering bricklinking it myself right before I had come across this listing online, so it actually worked out pretty well, but I'm pretty sure you can make one yourself for under $20 pretty easily. So first things first, he actually did print the instructions for me, which is nice. So obviously, again, not like official LEGO paper instructions, but I do have instructions to build off of, and this is honestly like a legendary set to me. Like, I have always wanted this. I'm really excited. And then we should have the parts in here. So there's the parts, there's the little packaging. It doesn't have any like box art or anything. LEGO never released it with that. It's just kind of on that white background, kind of like the instructions for the other poly bags at the time. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's only one other set like this. It's a Snowspeeder from 2008, and hey, maybe if you guys like this video, I'll do a build for that set as well. But yeah, let's take a look at this built up. Here's the finished model. It's honestly pretty cute looking. It kind of reminds me of like a baby turtle or something. I think it's a weird analogy, but I think it fits pretty well here with this Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. It is the only polybag Corporate Alliance Tank Droid that LEGO's ever made. They never made another one based off like the gray version, but this is off the blue and orange and black version, and it matches pretty well to the LEGO version. I'll bring it over in a second, but I believe this is 48 pieces based on my count. I think that was proper, so about 48 pieces is going to be what you would see in this, and if it had been released back in the day, it probably would have been a $4 set at some retail store, or maybe given away as part of one of the bonus builds in one of the larger collector's packs, but it just, for whatever reason, was never included in anything. My best guess is that these little things on the side were just too finicky, and that they were like, hey, this design doesn't work too great, because these things, I've noticed, fold in and out really easily, and that's kind of unfortunate, because one of the things about the design is that these stay on straight. They're not supposed to fold in and out. So maybe they saw that and they were like, no, but maybe there was just another reason. I'm not exactly sure. You have the cannons on the side, which are represented by what I always kind of like harpoon guns, but I always thought of them as like snipers for Star Wars characters. These gray guns back in the day, they were included in like the Clone Turbo Tank, I think, as part of the Airborne Troopers backpack, like cool stuff like that. The eyes for it are pretty straightforward with like a telephone and then a couple of orange studs. And just overall, it's a nice looking little micro build, and that's all it needs to be. Now, it does, like I said, match up pretty well to the larger version of itself as far as the color scheming goes. It's spot on. I mean, you got the orange, the blue, maybe they use more gray here than black, but the black, I believe, on this is more so supposed to represent the fact that there's tread running all the way around it, because they cannot recreate the tread in such a small scale here, but it's pretty cool to have. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a unique one, and like I said, it's one you can put together yourself on Bricklink for probably under 20 bucks, so not a bad buy if you're into just having something unique from LEGO Star Wars. And unfortunately, it's not an officially released LEGO set that I have here, but it's an official LEGO Star Wars build that they made and released to the public on the LEGO instructions site. However, the instructions have since been pulled, by the way. I didn't mention that up front, but the instructions are no longer on the LEGO instruction page, but you can still find them on the internet pretty easily by searching up the set number of this. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want me to take a look at that 2008 Snowspeeder polybag build. I thought that was a cool one too. Unfortunately, again, never released, but we do have the instructions for it, so I can piece it together. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.